nice about it is actually doing some yoga. And it's something that I actually try to practice on a daily basis before I come to school. I do a few yoga moves and it does make me feel a little more relaxed and ready to start the day. So we're going to shake it up a little bit today. We're going to do some yoga. This is Andrea. She is Mr. Seiko's wife, if you haven't met her already. So she's going to lead us into some yoga moves. So I would like you, we're going to be silent when you're doing yoga, okay, because that helps you to be reflective and to calm down. So this is a silent activity, okay? All right. Thank you.
Okay, so if everybody can just listen to my words, I know you might not all be able to see me, but I'm going to explain exactly what I'm doing every step of the way, or you can also watch your friends too, okay? All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to stand tall, okay? So let's just pretend that we have a string on the top of our head and somebody's just holding us up, kind of like a puppet, okay? So our posture is nice and straight, but we're not like a soldier, we're not stiff, okay? We're still relaxed in our bodies, okay? And now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna focus on our breathing, okay? One thing that we have going for us, no matter how stressed we are, is our breath. We're still breathing, so it can't be that bad, right? So what we're gonna do is just breathe in and out through our nose, naturally. Feel the air coming in through the nose and coming out through the nose. And it's up to you if you want to keep your eyes open, if you want to keep your eyes closed. It's entirely up to you. Take this time for yourself right now before you start your exams. You don't need to worry about anybody else at this time. Just worry about yourself. Focus on yourself, because you are the most important person, right? Okay, and now what we're going to do while we're focusing on the breath, our arms are down to our sides, our feet are out just a little bit. Again, our body's relaxed, nice posture. And what we're going to do is focus on the bottom of our feet. Our feet are on the floor, right? So we're just feeling the feet on the floor. So just bring awareness to the bottom of your feet. Now if your weight is more on your right foot, you want to shift your body weight till it's in between the left and the right foot. We're going to get into our mountain pose. Some of you that have taken my yoga know what that is already. Strong, tall like a mountain, right? Okay, and as we take a deep breath, I want you to just bring your arms up. Again, just watch your friends. Deep breath, reaching all the way up, connecting the hands, and then bring back down, exhale. And the important thing about yoga is your breath, as well as feeling your body moving in space. Take another deep breath. Reaching all the way up, feeling the spine stretch, and exhale. Okay, now we're going to do one more breath. Take a deep breath. And now as you bring your hands together, drop them down in front of you like you're fogging the window. Breath out to the mouth. Okay, stay right here in this position. Turn. Okay, good job. So again, we're still focusing on the breath. We're still relaxed. Okay, there's nothing to be anxious about. Because the only moment that's happening right now is right here. Okay? Now what we're going to do is bend the knees just a little bit. We're going to get into a chair pose. So it's as if we're sitting on a windowsill that's this big. Okay, so we're not fully sitting in a chair, but we're bending the knees. We feel the legs. Okay? Now bring the arms right back up and just hold them up to the sky, but you still have the knees bent slightly. Take a deep breath. Feel the body, and come back. Back into our mountain pose. Remember the mountain, very relaxed stance. Now what we're going to do is our ragdoll pose. This one is where you're going to do a forward bend. Okay, we're carefully gonna go down into a forward bend, and we're gonna carefully come back up. But again, just listen to my cue, okay? Take another deep breath, reaching up, hands together, and slowly move your way forward, slowly, pointing those fingers all the way to the floor. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, just because there's a lot of tension in the back, you can do that. Take a deep breath, let the breath work out your discomfort. You're doing great. And slowly come back up, slowly come back up. I heard a lot of moaning and groaning in that one. So, stretching, believe it or not, relieves a lot of stress in the body, a lot of tension. You probably felt some tightness in the back of your legs or your back. So that's why it's important to do it nice and slow. But it's important to do it to begin with, to release some of that stress. Okay? Now we're going to go into a warrior pose. Okay? Does anybody know what a warrior pose is? Maybe some of you do. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our left foot and we're just going to bring it out, point it out in front of you. You're going to take your right foot, step back a little bit, and point it out halfway, say 45 degrees. Bend your left knee. Don't let your knee pass the toes. Make sure your left knee is straight on top of the feet, not past your toes. Okay? And we're facing forward. We're just keeping our hips straight. Okay? We're going to bend the elbows. Take a deep breath. And reach down. Good job. You're in warrior one pose right now. I think you see that, right? Now remember, just focus on your body and how it moves. Breathe. And we'll take a deep breath. We're going to exhale and swipe our hands to the right like this. Okay. Taking your right foot back a little bit further. Step out a little bit further. Hands to the wall. Facing forward. We're not in the warrior two yet, we're in the warrior one. You can take a look at me or your friends. Take a deep breath and swipe your hands to the left. Okay? Taking that left foot back a little bit further, bending the right knee a little bit further, going into what we call our warrior two pose. Looks like you're surfing a little bit. Again, watch yourself and your balance. You don't need to fall on the ground. Focus on the breathing, please. Again, this is a good time to tell yourself that you are strong. How about on the count of three? In the count of three, we're all going to say, I am strong. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I am strong. In the count of three, we're going to say, I am calm. 1, 2, 3. I am calm. In the count of three, we're going to say, I am smart. 1, 2, 3. I am smart. And last in the count of three, we're going to say, I I got this. 1, 2, 3, I got this. Good, bring your arms up and swipe. Okay, so right back into our mountain. We're going to come take a deep breath right here. Arms in. Just in your mountain pose with our hands together. We're taking a few deep breaths. Remember, any time that you need to relax, calm yourself down, you're the only one that can hear your thoughts, right? You're the only one that controls your thoughts. So you can tell yourself good things about yourself because it's true. Okay, and then in the count of 3, we're gonna, as we have our hands together, we're just gonna bend forward and say Namaste, which means the light in me recognizes